Hey guys, it's Chuck. Welcome back to the shop. And called this one Brain Fart. And I'll get into that and show you why. And I'm not a New York Yankees fan. It's been raining here in California and the temperatures dropped today in the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area. It's 56 degrees, so it's a little chilly out here in the shop. So hence I got a beanie on. But let's see, starting off, I've been practicing TIG welding, and I ran out of gas. Carl let me borrow his tank, and it's probably a good thing that I ran out of gas, because if you're a piece of metal and you're laying around, well, you're going to get some TIG torch time. So I'm doing okay, I'm learning, and hopefully shortly I'll show you some work. But anyway, here it is. But the reason I want to talk about brain fart is the other day, I showed you this at the in the last video. I bought these two height stands, dial type height stands, or Minotoyos, and I'm going to hold this one up closer, and you can see how filthy it is. And this one, the dial actually does move, and this one, you can see that I've actually started cleaning it. Well, I just couldn't walk away from a tool buy, and I actually went to buy. The main thought of buying this was for my buddy Dave. He doesn't have anything for his surface plate, and so I went to buy him, and this guy, which the dial does move, it grows. It's not good. And the other guy, which I knew the dial didn't move, of course I figured I could fix it. Well, I can't. So I started cleaning it up, and I'm going to clean both of them so that I'm going to send them to the Minotoyo Service Center and get an estimate to repair them. I figure I better send them clean. Otherwise, when they show up and the guy opens the box, I'll just throw them off to the side and say, sorry, they're junk. The interesting in talking to the service tech there, if they are junk, they'll take them as a 25% trade-in on a new one. I don't know that I want to do that, though. The price of these are they're more than Screwball here will pay for it. So anyway, that's kind of the update. Going to work on that. Let me move the camera real quick and show you the other purchase that I did. And then I got an idea that I'm working on, so I'll be right back with you. This is the other purchase I made when I bought those height gauges. This is a Minotoyo transfer stand. I didn't know what the hell it was, to be honest with you. The guy showed it to me. This was at a Craigslist deal at a storage locker, and it turns out this guy sells at the flea market all the time, although I've never seen him. And so after I bought the height gauges, I looked at this guy, and it's 24 inches tall, and I didn't know what the heck it was, to be honest with you. And of course the model number and serial number are here, so I searched it on my phone and it wouldn't come up. And so I said, "What do you want?" He goes, "I want $75." And I said, "It's 50. No, $75." And we finally settled at 70. I couldn't walk away. No different than the heights. Those two digital height stands. I paid $120 for those, I think. And I couldn't walk away from this, and so I said, "Okay." And I opened up my wallet and I said, "Well, you've cleaned me out. I got $62 left." So ended up with for $62, and all in all, it's a good purchase. Of course, the two indicator, the test indicator and the dial indicator, didn't come in the sale, but it's a real nice unit. It's quality, and it will work really nice on my surface plate for checking height. So I'm really glad that I ended up going ahead and buying that. It's going to replace this other guy. Well, let me move that back. Amongst using the digital, I do have this digital height stand that I use, and I change out the blade to hold the test indicator for checking height. And I've got an array of surface gauges and the Nogas up there. I did pick up. This thing's a monster. I did pick this guy up at a garage sale for $20, and you can see it's got a Brown and Sharp arm here for adjusting heights and stuff. So it's a nice height checker, but this is going to get retired and just stay with the Mitutoyo. Okay, bring you back with one more item I want to discuss. So the other thing is to continue on my brain fart. My one brain fart was on the sale that I couldn't walk away from, and hopefully it'll turn out good. My other brain fart idea is, you can see my welding table is drilled with a 1/2 inch 13 holes. And getting ready, now that I'm a TIG welder, or trying to become a TIG welder, I'm going to have all sorts of welding projects. And I've got a multitude of different types of clamps. But I wanted something that could screw down to the deck. So I went to Harbor Freight, and I bought these things are $14, and they're your F-type clamps. And my idea is to take this clamp, and I already took the pin off so that this guy comes off. So typically the clamp is in this function right here. And my idea is to turn the clamp around, put the pin back in, of course, and then I'm going to put a plate on the back of here, and I'm still working on what I'm going to do here. I'm going to get you in focus. But I want it so that I can bolt to the table and have it a little bit adjustable. And then, of course, I have a height adjustment this way for setting things up on the table to weld. And it's not so much on the perimeter of the table, but I'm looking for when it's in the center of the table that I can actually put something, of height. So something like this, I could come over and clamp it in place and hold it. So that's my brain fart, and I'm just working out what I'm going to do on this, whether I'm going to, this is a piece of bronze that I'm welding on top of, whether I'm going to cut this guy off right here and then put a plate there and then have a slot so that I can move it anywhere on the bolt hole, so I have a lot of adjustability, or whether I'm going, I'm debating, or whether so I'm still working that one out, and you'll see it here in the future. Anyway, okay, that's Brain Fart 101 for tonight for Outside Screwball. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Raining here again in the San Francisco Bay Area, and it's a good thing. We need it. Take care.